So let's get into the season a little bit. It was an eventful season.
Yeah.
It was one. A lot of highs, a lot of lows.
A lot of
But yeah, no, let's start from the beginning. I know everybody on campus was hyped for that Clemson game.
Yeah.
Let's get into it. What was that? What was your mindset going into that first game?
All right. My mindset was I wanted to do it for the fans, no cap. Because it was like we knew what we had as a team. We knew we had an ACC championship caliber team coming into the season.
Right.
And, like, I'll stand on that until the day I'm no longer here. Like, that's an ACC championship team that we had. But, like I said, coming into week 1, we knew we was prepared. We knew we was ready. And we knew Clemson was going to come in here kind of with a big head. Like, but we knew that we had an opportunity to really put on display everything that we've been working for. And, like, we knew that would be a big, big moment in Duke football history. Right. And it went down the right way.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I feel like just the whole offseason, we was thinking we was finna upset everybody.
Yeah.
Cause like we just had that underdog mindset, like, cause like from year 1 with Elko to year 2, like the stigma changed. Like first we was underdogs, now we're like expected to win a little bit. So it's just like, yeah, they got us like 10-point, 20-point underdogs at Clemson. So we like, nah, we can't go for that. Cause like you said, we had a ACC championship caliber team. Like, and that's true. That ain't cap.
No.
So it's just like I just felt like that was our motivation. Like that whole offseason. Like, yeah, we got to go big this year.
Yeah, that's summer camp. Everyone was locked in.
Yeah, like we just had goals for real as a team.
Yeah.
We had real goals. Like we wasn't looking week to week. Like we knew obviously it's week to week, but like the main goal, we wasn't talking about nothing but the chip.
Yeah,
we wasn't talking about nothing but the chip. So it's like we knew in order to get to the chip, week by week, we got to knock them off.
Facts.
Now we're, what is it, week 4? Week 4?
Yeah.
Week 5.
Yeah. College game day is here, man, covering that Notre
That
game.
was so live.
Yeah.
What was it like preparing for that? Like,
I ain't gonna lie, that Notre Dame game, like I ain't gonna lie, I feel like the team was geeked like the whole week. Cause I think they announced it like on the Monday that we was gonna have college game day, and we like, oh, we finna have college game day. Like, it's finna be.
They did it on the plane when we're in the plane.
Yeah. They was like,
They was playing Ohio State.
we finna have college game day. That shit finna be so live. But so we like, oh yeah, practice. Everybody extra locked in. Like everybody like, okay, what? Like Pat McAfee coming, this and that. Like, oh my god, like we geeked about it because like Duke football ain't never had that. So like, I feel like that whole week was just like eye opening because a lot of people dream of that. Like everybody don't get college game day besides like Bama and them. Like everybody don't get that. So having that at Duke in the Notre Dame game, that's like. That's top tier.
Yeah, I tried to look at it from the outside end, like tried to pull myself out of being on the team. Like getting college game day here is like for everybody. It's not just for the football team. Like, yeah, we did this, but like college game day, Duke is a basketball school.
Yeah.
We'll get college game day for basketball. We've got it for basketball multiple times. Yeah, but for football, first time ever.
It's unprecedented.
It's like we did that, and it was like we didn't just do it for us. We did it for everybody. I feel like that was another huge moment in Duke football history, and I felt like during this season we were blessed enough to be a part of that because I try not to take those moments for granted.
Facts.
But preparing for that. We one thing I remember is walking down to practice. They had added like extra bleachers, and like we were like, no way. We like, so the game about to be sold out and some. Like what? Like that's unheard of. Like no nobody ever fill up the stand.
They had to move the marching band, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
they moved them to like the back of the end zone. Like,
Wow.
that's where the bleachers. They was in. I think that was right there. And
they had
everybody
actual
else
bleachers.
is that's so live, bro.
Yeah,
it's a crazy atmosphere.
Nah, that
Yeah.
was probably the craziest atmosphere.
yeah. Talking about the game itself, I remember the loudest moment in Wallace Way for me was literally they last drive.
Yeah.
They last drive, they got the
That
ball.
false start?
They got that false start. It get loud.
It got so
It got
loud,
so
bro.
loud. I just put my hands on my hips.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was
loud.
it was a live atmosphere.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the students.
Yeah, man. That's one thing, like, they showed out for us.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. We was trying to give it back. We was trying to show out for
got
them.
the win for y'all,
Yeah.
but like, that just showed. That
So
showed so
that
much.
was the
right
loudest moment, but what about the quietest moment in the game? That fourth down play.
there. Yeah, that was for sure the quietest. That was for sure the quietest.
The people want to know what happened. Y'all want to talk about it?
4th and 16?
Yeah, 4th and 16.
Oh, see, I thought you was talking about that. Or either Riley, whenever Riley went down.
Oh yeah,
That was quiet, too.
Yeah, that was
Actually,
quiet.
Yeah.
That was the quiet.
But I mean, obviously we know why that got quiet. But like, we'll talk about the 4th and 16. Shoot, if we could do it over again, We'll probably do it the same way. We just
Facts.
the thing is like we was heating them up, got them behind the sticks. Obviously they gonna pass the ball. They got to get to the sticks.
Yeah.
So we drop coverage. Like
Right.
they not gonna run it. And then Sam Hartman,
He just made a play.
he made a play, and
We honestly should have still been there to stop it though.
we should have been there to stop it.
Where was the spy?
You feel me? So the guy, middle of the field, and Coach took credit for this. Coach took credit for this. Shout out to Coach Tooch, that's my guy. But he took credit for this, and he was just saying, this is a play that I would call in this situation again. We just didn't necessarily touch on the details of the play, so there was a missed assignment in the play because this is not something that we had win over. So I'll take the fault for that. So yeah, just something to learn from. We had a lot of learning experiences. A lot of
situations we never been in before.
Yeah. I'm still grateful for it, even though we didn't come out on top. But yeah.
Yeah, from my point of view, I'm gonna say like, if I was coach, I would have called the same play too, because it's not like it's something we never practiced. Like, we had a whole day like just for practicing drop coverages. Like, we practice that stuff. Like we try to perfect it. It's just like stuff happens when you in the moment. You might forget what you got to do. That's just part of football, and especially when you're playing like an experienced quarterback like Sam was. So he gonna find it.
Tenacious.
The whole game.
Very tenacious athlete.
Because like I remember last year we did beat him when he was at week on the last play. So like, of course he had to go get his this year, I guess. So,
but I mean, you guys came back. We had a bye week 7. They responded 20-ball NC State.
You dig?
You traveled to Tallahassee.
Yeah.
Talk about playing there. What was the atmosphere like?
Hey, wait. Do you mind if I talk about NC State game real quick?
Oh, yeah.
All right. So we come out. It's more NC State fans than there is Duke fans, and like all the NC State fans is in our end zone, like where we run out the tunnel.
Right.
So we like, okay, we see what kind of game this gonna be, and I feel like that energy, like that chip on the shoulder, was. I feel like we played a crazy defensive game. Shout out to Trey. My boy got a pick. We went straight over to the end zone.
Throw it down.
Because they was talking mad junk. So, anyways, that's all I want to say about the NC State game. We couldn't let them have that.
NC State game, that felt like an away game at home.
Yeah, but
I think
it was
in
fun.
like the break.
It was during break. Yeah, it was during break.
So like,
Yeah.
that was crazy.
Yeah.
That was a nice atmosphere too.
Yeah. All right. But for the state, shoot, they top dogs of the ACC. So we like, shoot, we top dogs too. Even though we came off some losses, we can still win.
Yeah.
Like, and I don't think it ever crossed our minds that, that a team was better than us. It was just always our game to lose. And I feel like Florida State, that was our game to lose. I mean, we lost it, but shoot, they played well in the fourth quarter, and we played bad in the fourth quarter. And if you want to shoot it straight, that's just how it is. Like, if you go back, watch the game, you see the score going to the fourth, we up 3. They played good in the fourth. Riley had got hurt going into the fourth. So, offensive chemistry, whatever went on, I'm not sure. But, yeah, we took a hit, and they built off it.
And
So,
bounced back from it. That's
really
all it was.
and
the first half though, Chandler, you had that pick 6.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I really don't even know what happened there. I ain't gonna lie, it was, and when I dropped coverages on like a crucial third down, Stents, number 2, and pick 26, they just hit the ball and just fell in my hands. So I ran. So, I mean,
I be calling him slow because he got hawked down.
I didn't want to fumble. So, like, I was holding the ball like this, as you can see in the video, and I was just like, let me just get in the end zone because I didn't know where bro was behind me. So,
Hey, ball security is what?
hey, it's a premium.
It's a premium?
That one pick was hard with everyone
Premium?
else over
Yeah.
Oh,
If
yeah.
it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have got that angle lie because I was ready to run off the field.
I be trying to find that camera, bro. I need it because it's moments for real.
Yeah.
It's real moments. So it's like, I want it to last, bro.
Yeah.
So that's how you make it last.
What do y'all think the turning point in the game was, or when?
I think a big turning point in the game was when they returned the kickoff.
Right after
He got the pick
that was
six.
a big
So I'm like,
turning
we had all the momentum, and then we gave it right back to him.
You can't do that at Florida State.
No,
Yeah.
you can't do that in big time ball, period.
Yeah.
So, but definitely not there. So like coming out in the second half, it was we were up, but it was still like it was like a pretty stagnant game for the most part. Like we couldn't really get much going. They couldn't really get much going. Then like I said, we got down on like the 2-3. Yeah, and going into the fourth quarter, and we went for it. So if we would have got it, I mean, that would have been a momentum swing. But we didn't get it, and like I said, they hadn't been getting anything the whole game. But like from that moment on, that's when they started to really turn up on us. Yeah. So
Can I ask, how good is Jordan Travis, in you guys' opinion?
he's not the best quarterback that I played against,
Facts.
but he's good.
He's pretty good.
Yeah.
But not the best I played.
Yeah. He got legs. So, you know, whenever a quarterback can run, advantage for sure.
Facts.
But yeah, I don't think his performance against us was anything crazy. He threw a lot of like balls where guys were just open because we had busted some coverages. And I feel like if we don't bust those coverages, they don't make those plays. They don't keep drives going. Our offense gets back on the field and they score. So like just stuff like that. But you know, credit to him still. I still think he's a good player. Yeah.
Great player.
Mhm.
I feel like one of the big. He already hit up on all the big turning points for it, but I feel like another one was like. I feel like people underestimate it, but like getting the fans involved in the game, like you said, after that kickoff return, it's like the fans involved now, not even a little chant and stuff. Now it's like it's harder for our offense. It's not really hard for us. 'Cause they're not gonna be loud with their offense on the field, but like when our offense on the field, like it just kept getting louder. It's like glad y'all out there, not me.
I remember one point in the game though, fourth quarter, we probably got him like third down or something. Jordan Travis do a little like read option. We blitz off the edge, but like we missed him, and he get the first down. It's like after that, it's like everybody in the stadium knew the game was over. The game was wrapped. So like that's when they got the loudest for that I remember being on the field on defense. I was like, damn, like.
We're gonna talk about that UNC game, man.
Let's get to it, man.
I want to hear your thoughts on it. Like, walk us through like I mean, that was a crazy game. Like, just initial thoughts, reactions, all that.
All right. So, like, all right, my freshman year, we played UNC at home. I ain't gonna lie. The reason we lost that game, you could probably easily put that on me. Because it was a coverage. I broke it, and I was going to the game like, okay, I can't mess up this year.
We're not going to put that on him. One play does not decide the game.
All right, that's
so
cool.
we're not going to blame
him. That's cool. But, like, all right, so going to this year, I was like, okay, yeah, I got to have a big game. Like, I got to go crazy. I got to get the league back or whatever. So, like, going to the week, I'm like, yeah, this going to be live. I'm extra locked in. Whoop, whoop, whoop. So, like, we get to the game. Like, we walk in. Like, I've never seen this before, but, like, their whole student section was, like, in one end zone. And, like, I ain't going to lie, the whole game, me and VJ was popping it to him.
Popping.
Like, I'm not gonna lie. Like, we got a few
flicks.
Yeah, we got a few hard flicks. Like, we was popping it. Like, I ain't gonna lie, that game was like, it was live. Like, our livest games, sadly, were the ones we lost from. Like, but like, it's just like the moments. Like, it was just like, this is crazy. Like, we went to double overtime. Like, that just our circumstances we had. Like, it's easy to be mad, but it's like. We did this, came this far. So, I mean,
that one was literally a coin toss. In the double.
Yeah, for real.
Who about to win, though? The Birmingham Bowl.
Okay, yeah.
MVP, had 5 tackles, 3 pass breakups. That's the second all-time in Duke Bowl game records. And talk about how that felt for you to win.
I don't know. It was cool. But, like, I really don't know how to explain it. Like, it was...
Tell him you was just hooping, you was playing ball.
Yeah, like, I was just playing. Like, it wasn't like... I ain't going to the game like, yeah, I'm finna go do this, and that. It was just like... The last game with my guys, like, a lot of the people on the team are gone. Like, seniors graduated out the door, like, in the portal. Like, I'm like, damn, it's my last time I get the ball with the guys. So I'm like, I got to put on for the guys. Like, I got to, like, I don't want to be the reason these guys don't have to go walk off the field happy at the game. So I'm like, whatever I got to do that, I'm going to get it done. So, like, whenever I won, I was like, damn, like, it's crazy.
Yeah.
I ain't even expect it for real.